So in my update video, I told you guys that I didn't train any pulling exercises for a full year and that I had lost my front lever, muscle up and one arm pull up. I started training my pulling a week ago, but before I can train muscle ups or levers, I have to restore my basic pulling form. So in this video, I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing for the next month or two. And if you haven't trained for a long time yourself, you can follow along with me. Basically, I'm gonna follow a 6 sets, 60 reps progression method. It's all about gradually progressing to the point at which you can do 10 clean reps on every set for a total of 60. So with pulling basics, I like to do 2 sets of overhand, 2 sets of underhand, and 2 sets of neutral grip pull-ups. But on the bars I'm training right now, I don't have a place to do neutral grip, so I'm just gonna do 3 sets of pull-ups and 3 sets of chin-ups. In this workout session, I performed a total of 38 reps, which is pretty far away from the goal of 60. I started with 8 reps, then 7 and 5 on the pull-ups, and then I did 7, 6, and 5 on the chin-ups. So there is still quite a lot to do before I can reach 60 reps, but even though I haven't trained in a year, it really shouldn't take me more than a month or two to achieve it. Because I have a lot of muscle memory from before, plus since I only do 6 sets, I can train more frequently. This is how people who aren't on gear should train. I have a lot of friends who want to train like champions, busting their balls 2 or 3 hours a day, but they forget that those champions are on steroids. This topic has been discussed a lot by many YouTubers in the past, so if you want to learn more about it, I'm sure you can find many videos that support my claim that a natural guy is better off training less, but more frequently, instead of busting his balls. But overall, I don't think that a natural person has a lot to gain from a workout with more than 12 sets, particularly if we're talking about strength and endurance, especially like strength. If you want to get endurance, obviously the more sets you do, it's going to help you, but as far as strength is concerned, you don't have a lot to gain by annihilating yourself. Now, in this workout, I performed 38 reps, but it is my 4th workout since I stopped. If you haven't trained in a long time like me, and you want to get in on this progression, you should first perform 3 workouts in which you intentionally keep the reps at 4 for the first workout, 5 for the second, and 6 for the third one, and then only at your 4th workout should you start training your maximum reps. Many people make the mistake of pretty much annihilating themselves in the first workout. You can't do that because then you'll be sore for like 5 days, and your intent to give yourself a jump start is actually gonna do the opposite for you. Let's examine this scenario. You work out like crazy in your first training session, and then you're sore for like 5 days. So instead of doing another workout in 2 days, you actually stall your progress by an additional 3 days of recovery. Please just don't do that. I've done it before. I've also deliberately experimented with it, and it just doesn't do us natural people any good. So that's it for the video. It's pretty short. Like I said, in this workout I performed 38 total reps, and it will be interesting to see in the next video with how much reps I will be able to improve this number, and also overall how long it will take me to get 60 reps. Oh, and just before I leave, I want to say, if you're like me and you haven't trained in a long time and you want to follow along with me on this progression method, just make sure you do the pull-ups like me. Try to copy my technique as much as you can. For example, I don't use my legs at all for momentum. I go all the way up, all the way down. If you find yourself not being able to perform the exercise properly, just do this exercise and follow the same method. You can apply this 6 sets, 60 reps method to basically any exercise you want to improve.